final race here in Poznan of day 2. And they're on the start line under starters' orders.
All right, you can see the flag in the background fluttering there, so there's a bit of a wind for these paddlers to deal with. But they've seen worse, don't you worry about that. In fact, they've seen a lot worse. And they're underway. Let's see who got the best of the start. And it looked like the red boat in the middle, the Canadians, absolutely flew out of the starting blocks and maybe have an early lead. The French at the top of the course in lane 2, also fast, and down here closest to the camera, it is the Hungarians, but the Canadians absolutely roaring out of the start. The Italians now start to pick up a bit of speed, but look at the top of the course in lane 2. It's the French boat of Koch and Mouget who really have pinned the ears back early on, and they are going down to set a fast early time for the rest of the crews to try and catch. It is France in front, Hungary down on this side of the course, sitting in second. The Italians now moving into third ahead of the Canadians, and a very close race after that for the other minor placings. But France taking every step they can towards a guaranteed final and semi-final, and doing it nicely at the moment. The Hungarians just trying to pull them back a little bit. Italy still sitting there in third. Now Canada picking up the pace again, maybe moving up alongside the Italians. So are the Canadians going to put in a big burst as we get towards the finish line? It is still France in front. I think Canada may even have moved into second. So this is a really good race here for the Canadians. But look at the French. That is very emphatic for the French crew out in front. Canada and Hungary fighting out the second, but France crossed the line first. I think, oh, gee. Canada maybe, the TV's giving it to Canada ahead of Hungary with a bit more confidence than I would. And the Italians taking fourth, but a good race there for Canada, but nothing can be taken away from that French crew. Jen, you said before this race started that they were the ones that you were keen on, and they really did get the job done in fine style. Good race there for the boys from France.
Yeah, absolutely. Koch and Mouget from France, very experienced paddlers. They showed their ability last week in Szeged and are looking to build on that again this week. Having come 7th in Szeged last week, I'm sure they will be wanting to fight for one of the podium positions here in Poznan for the second Canoe Sprint World Cup. But we're just waiting now on confirmation of the results to see who got 7th place and what time they did, but also the confirmation of the top 6 boats, so we can see who has gone straight through to the final. So first France, second place, very tight. I think Hungary possibly just ahead of Canada, and then Italy fourth. But I think we might have to wait, Ross, and see.
Yeah, it wouldn't be by much, but I think just maybe the tip of the boat just getting there. Doesn't really matter, they'll all go through. Yeah, there we have confirmation. France, Hungary, Canada, Italy, Japan, Slovakia. Now the Czechs are in 7th. Let me have a look at their time. Their time is a 1:34.07, so that's very slow, I think. Let me go back to look at the Chinese. The Chinese were a 1:33.95, so I think the Chinese will go through.